Welcome back to Michael's Kitchen, and tonight we have Instapot short ribs. Before we get started, thanks to all you new subscribers as the smoke is rising from my cast iron skillet because we're getting ready to cook down here. But thanks for all you subscribers, thanks for all your support, thanks for your comments, and thanks for checking us out. Today we have Instapot short beef ribs. Made this for Christmas, it was a success, and this is our first video of 2023, so Happy New Year.
Feliz Año Nuevo, Happy New Year.
She wasn't gonna say it, guys. So what do we need? I've got 8 gorgeous short ribs that we went to 3 places today looking for short ribs, but we got 8 gorgeous ones. Then we need half a white onion chopped, 3 carrot stalks diced, 3 celery stalks diced, some Kinder's SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, 4 or 5 garlic cloves, a couple of bay leaves, some Triple M's got fresh rosemary growing, so a couple of sprigs of fresh rosemary, a cup of red wine. We went with Merlot, thanks Dio Severo for the recommendation, and a cup and a half of beef stock. So we'll get this going and come along as we make this simple, delicious dish we had a couple of weeks ago.
Was good.
So before we get on our cast iron skillet and before we go to the Instapot, we're gonna get some color on our short ribs and soften some vegetables. But really quick, some SPG, and we're gonna go all 3 sides. Liberal season, don't be cheap. And I intentionally go extras so that what's on the board, I can get on the sides. And once we have our short rib seasons, we're going into our cast iron skillet. Going to get a couple of tablespoons of avocado oil, and we're gonna go on these short ribs about a minute per side to get some color on them. That's all we're doing here. Not rocket science, just building flavors, as they say. As Luna snores away. So I'll go meat side down or bone side up. Maybe I'll even be able to get them all in here. And we'll go a minute aside. After about a minute and a half, you should have some of that color. Now I'll go on the sides and flip them all to the side and go again a minute, minute and a half till we have that color we're after. Color, flip, so third side. Look at that color.
That looks good. And smell even better.
And we haven't even started cooking yet. A couple of minutes, minute and a half, we'll flip again. Now we'll go to our last side, which is the butt end. And I'll get them all standing up, or I'll try to get them all standing up. And we'll go another minute and a half. So we made this dinner for Christmas, and it was such a good hit that Triple M said, make a video.
That's delicious.
And here we are making a video for you guys. Oh, and for us to eat again. And our neighbor, our taste tester. So we got our color. I'm gonna go ahead and take them all out. I even did the bottom side just so you guys can see. So I did the top, the 2 sides, the butt, and the bone side. And I'm gonna pull them out, and we'll go on to our next steps. There's lots of delicious flavor in here. So I'm gonna, to soften up the vegetables, but also to get this yum, this fond off the bottom of the pan, I'll add in that onion, the carrots, and the celery. And we'll toss this for about 3-4 minutes, just again, soften them up and get some color on them, and hopefully pick up the rest of this fond on the bottom of this pan here. Been going about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You see that color on there? It's got all the seasoning, the SPG. I'm going to add a little bit more salt because I haven't seasoned the veggies. So I'll get, I don't know, a teaspoon of salt or salt to flavor, salt to taste. And then in the bottom, I'll put another splash of the avocado oil and add in the garlic because I want to cook off this garlic and get the raw edge off. At this point, I'm going to turn this heat off. Let the residual from the heat from the pan cook the rest of this stuff. And as soon as you know, the garlic is coming off of there. Been about 30-40 seconds. I'm gonna add in the 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And again, with the same heat that's in the pan, I'm gonna cook that, I'm gonna cook that off and get that all incorporated into the bottom of the pan here. So now that I've cooked the tomato paste a little bit, about, I would say 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes tops, not even that, I'm gonna add in the cup of red wine. And I'm gonna stir that in. Someone's happy. I'm gonna stir that in and try to break up all the tomato paste clumps and the veggies and basically make sure it's mixed through. And are you happy in the smell? Mm-hmm. When you try this dish, let us know. It smells good. Now, Instapot time. Let's start getting things into the Instapot. First, I'll grab my browned off short ribs and I'll incorporate them in here. And all accumulated juices. We don't waste that. It took us time to build that flavor. We want to get that in here. And then we'll get our pan that has the veggies and the wine and get that in there. Being sure to get it all in there. If you're looking at my face, I'm probably smiling away because it's already smelling good in here. And then the cup and a half of beef stock. And I'll probably need maybe a cup more, but I'll get that here. And then 2 bay leaves and rosemary sprig, or a sprig of rosemary. Before I get this going, and maybe I'll get Triple M to get a close-up shot of this while I'm stirring this in. I really want these to be submerged. So I'm mixing all that. And you see, the water level's not as high as I'd like. So I'm gonna add in another cup of beef. Triple M said add some more wine. Mm-hmm. But now look at it, now we can submerge them all. So now we're ready to go to our next steps. So we'll get our lid on. We'll get this started on pressure cook. We'll go, last time I did 45 minutes. We're not doing that this time because in my opinion, it was way too tender. So I'm gonna go 35 minutes. High pressure, start, and we'll be back when this is done. So with this, we're gonna let this go. It's gonna get to pressure, high pressure cook, and we're gonna let it release on its own, and then we'll go in. Don't go releasing, let it do its little cook job, and we're already here. Let's make sure we enjoy the process. See you in 35 minutes. Well, 45 minutes. It's going off. We've done our 35 minutes. Now we wait. Don't go releasing pressure, cracking. Let it take its time. Let it do its process. We want this to be a successful cook. Take your time and enjoy. So we're gonna wait for this to stop and release its pressure. And then we'll be back. You guys saw it rang, it did its thing. Time to take our short ribs out. So we'll go ahead and crack this and make Triple M suffer with that smell. And I'll reach in here and I'll fish out some short ribs that hopefully are not too tender. We started with 8, the goal is to get 8 out of here. It's the goal. It smells so good.
Smells so good.
Better smell good. One more. She's hungry. She's hungry. Now I got them all out. Now comes step 2. Now I'm gonna get my gravy out of here. So easily I'm gonna strain it out by getting all the veggies out. The celery, the onions, the carrots. And I'm gonna try to make my gravy, but first I wanna separate the fat from the juice. I pulled the fat off, had it in the freezer, then I skimmed the top. Now I'm gonna put this in here and reduce this by at least half for my gravy, for my delicious gravy. And of course, I saved some here for some more gravy for the leftovers. So I'll get this bubbling, reduced, and we'll add this back. So I reduced that by more than half. It's probably a quarter. Look how thick it is. Now I'm gonna put them back in here, the stars of the show, to warm them back up and get them coated in this luscious gravy. This wine-infused, pressure-cooked, beef-steeped ribs. And I wish you had smell-o-vision. I really, if you guys try this one, please let us know how good. It smells delicious. So let that go for a few minutes, just get it warmed up, and then we'll serve for the finale. We're done. We warmed up the beef again, and now we're ready to plate, serve, and enjoy. So hopefully this is coming out in the video. Is that coming out in the video? And they're warmed up. I'll do my best to get them purdy. Them purdy on here. Remember the last time I did 45 minutes and they were falling apart as I was taking them out. So this time I did 35 minutes. We'll see if this is the winning formula. And one more. The friend. Then I'll get my gravy that I fought so hard to get. It smells so freaking good. Okay, let me get my fork ready. Told you I had to get my fork ready. That's what I said, right? I'll grab this little masterpiece on top and we'll see what we're working with. Should I get a knife? It should be tender enough not to need a knife. But for video purposes, I'll be delicate. How does it smell, sweetheart?
Good.
Look, it just breaks apart. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Just flaking apart. Let's see what we got.
Good.
Better than last time. You want to come taste?
No. My hair's all messed up.
Guys, if you like this video, like the video. Comment down below if there's anything you want to try and make. Subscribe for more. Happy New Year. Hashtag 2023. Here we come. That's it. A buen tiempo, guys. See you soon. Baby. Ya no tenía hambre.
Oh, no tengo hambre, pero es que no me tocó.
Bye, guys.